to the call. Oop, that's wrong. There we are. There we go. That's best I can do. If you'd like to introduce yourselves, for those who don't know who you are.
Jill, I'll let you go first.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
Oop.
sorry. I have plenty of voices in my head. I had to mute the stream. I had like 5 in my head.
Probably a good idea to mute the stream.
I'm RL Chill. I am a deviant artist on DeviantArt. I still have a YouTube page, but nothing's really on it. It's kind of on postpone until I come back. But mostly, I am a artist on DeviantArt.
Right,
And I'm N7 Strider, and you can find me on YouTube.
Yes, yeah, or N7 Strider, aka Danny, as it says on your Skype now.
Yes, I had to change it.
There we go. So you know who I am, of course. So firstly, before we dive into anything, before we pick some people to join us, please let me know if you'd like to join for the Buffy game. But N7, I believe you still have to create your character.
I do indeed.
Do you have the character sheet I sent you?
I do, but I'd prefer to actually put it on pen and paper. We had technical issues last time.
That's
so
that's
Yeah,
complete...
we did.
Yeah, apparently I'm the only one that's tech savvy in this group. Okay, so
I will openly admit that I am hopeless when it comes to computers. I was just switching through so many pages last time. It was it was difficult. So I'm just going to stick to the D20 one for the dice rolls. And I'm going to have an actual physical character sheet in front of me.
Okay, that's completely fine. So firstly, Chill, we have to make a couple we tweaks to your one because you had some issues with your character sheet, but we'll start with N7. So firstly, you in the Buffy RPG, you get to choose one of 2 different character types. For those that don't know, you can choose to be a hero, which are tougher, get more skills, but are very in the danger. Or you can choose to be a white hat, which, if you're familiar with the Buffyverse, is basically a Scooby Gang member, a civilian who was thrown into the world of the supernatural and is involved in it in some way, shape, or form, whether it be hunting them or helping out the Slayer or the heroes themselves. So, firstly, I must state, heroes have higher attributes and higher skills. But they also get less drama points, which are things that you can use to perform badass maneuvers and get massive bonuses and survive the brink of death. Heroes only get 10, white hats get 20. So white hats are more prone to survival.
I already know what I want to be here, and I want to be a white hat because I want to be a watcher.
Ah, you'd like to be a watcher. So firstly, we'll get the character things sorted out. So you have to write down the following. These are your attributes that you have to set points into: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, perception, and willpower.
I'm gonna go as far as strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence,
perception, and willpower. Anyone in the chat who's thinking about joining us, if you'd like to take notes while N7 creates his character, and I believe the character sheet, if you scroll up in the chat, will be there. If you need me, I'll post it again. But you can create your character as well as we go along. So here you have 15 attribute points to distribute among your attributes. You cannot have any more than 5 because that's the maximum for an average human being. Well, above average human being. If you wish to go above 5, you'll have to spend an additional 3 points to get on top of that. So if you want 6 strength, it's going to cost you 8 points. So that's how it works. So divvy those points up the way you would like to be.
How many points do I get again?
15.
15.
Yes.
Oh,
15.
that's really not a lot. I'm guessing this. And to
Uh,
go above 5, that'll actually cost me 3 points instead of 1.
yes, it'll cost you an additional 3 points.
Damn.
So it's very restrictive. White hats are not meant to be the tough people in the group. For anyone who missed it, there is the character sheet. You can fill it in as we go along if you so wish. There's not much dice roll involved in this game, so don't worry about it. It's mostly distributing your points. So let me know how you distribute your points N7. And Chill, you just need to know the bonuses that a Slayer gets, don't you?
Yeah, it didn't save when I
Yes, and
exited out of
for
it.
those wondering, yes, Chair will be playing the role of the Slayer, but in the Buffyverse, as possible, where I'm staying in the Buffyverse, there can be more than one Slayer to a max of 3.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. I will do my damnedest to avoid spoilers, but I cannot promise anything. So, advanced one, if you've not watched Buffy, yeah, get away from this because I probably
Get
will
out.
spoil something. And if you haven't watched Buffy, why? Okay,
It's been out for like almost 20 years, people. You should have seen it by now.
yes.
Oh god, now I feel old.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
So I've divided my points out.
Okay, just give me one to get the points. Okay, Chill, as a Slayer, you get a +3 to Strength, Dexterity, and Constitution. Sorry, yeah.
Hold on a sec. I'm trying. My stupid thing isn't like I'm clicking on the line and it's not letting me.
If you want to get a bit of pen and paper and do it, N7's doing that's completely fine. Just jot down your stats.
I remembered my stats. I just need
the bonuses.
The qualities, the drawbacks.
Oh, okay. Qualities, you have fast reaction time, nerves of steel, and 5 levels of hard to kill. So those are the qualities you have. We'll get to qualities in a moment, N7.
fast reaction.
Nerves of steel, which means you don't get scared as easily as the average human being. And 5 levels of hard to kill. Okay. Let's see. Oh, see, we have the original cast members in there, the ones who were doing the Buffyverse last week.
Hey guys.
You get an additional. Okay, so you've got those. You also have a downside of adversaries, which are demons and vampires, and it's a 5th level drawback. And you also have the 3 points in obligation due to the fact that you are a Slayer. You're obligated to kill everything evil that is supernatural, not evil, corrupt politicians.
And then my skills. I know I had 6 in acrobatics and then 5 in getting medieval. How many does that leave me?
You have a total of 20 to spend as a hero.
Yeah, but didn't you?
You get 20 skill points to spend. And
okay.
You get.
Go. Are all of these skills 1 point? Then you spend 1 point on them, or?
The more points you spend on it, the better you are at them.
Well, because I have 6 in acrobatics, 5 in getting medieval, and then 5 in kung fu. So is that I have 14 left? Is that 4 left?
You've got 5 left.
5 left?
Because you've spent 15.
I am so lost right now.
I'll explain it in a moment. But as a Slayer, you also get a +1 to getting medieval and your kung fu skill.
So, I get +1 to them?
Yes, you get those. So that's basically everything for a Slayer. But let me explain to you, N7. So what is your attributes?
My strength, I went low because I am the Watcher. The Slayer slays, the Watcher watches. So with strength, I picked 1.
Okay.
Strength, I went for dexterity 2.
Okay.
Constitution 2, intelligence 4, perception 3, and willpower 3.
Right, fair enough. That is actually fairly good forward there. So that's your. There. That's all them. Now you have skill points, which are the skills that you have, which are on the character sheet. So you might want to have a look at the character sheet to jot down the skills that you have, but I will read them out here for anyone who's wondering. You have the following skills. You have 15 skill points to split among all of them to a max of 5. Same rules as attributes. If you want to go above 5, it's going to cost you an additional 3 points. The following skills are acrobatics, art, computers, crime, doctor, driving, getting medieval, gun fu, influence, knowledge, kung fu, languages, Mr. Fix-It, notice, occultism, science, sports, and wild cards. Those, you distribute 15 points among all of them, and Can't go
I
above
don't
5.
think I have the character sheet you sent me.
Okay, I've got it here just in case. So I'll just drop it into the chat, and it should hopefully send it to you there. Jill, if you want to just cancel it there. So you should be able to hopefully download it via there.
Yeah, it's coming through now.
Okay. So those are the things you have, and you just distribute the 15 points you have to them. And that works for everyone. Let's see, so let me know when once you've got the character sheet, when you've distributed your points successfully.
Oh, why is my internet being slow and telling me that this is going to take a while?
Have you? I might still. Let me just see if I've still got the link for the character sheet online. It might look.
No, it is coming through. It's just
Slow.
taking its sweet time about it.
Okay. Oops, I should. I'll wait until everyone's ready. Okay, I'm just double checking everything, making sure everything's okay. I'm just having my thing all set up for the pilot episode of our season.
So, with me being the Slayer and I'm getting +1 to Kung Fu and getting Medieval, do you want me just to add the number 1 up? So
yes,
on my character sheet,
any bonuses you get, you just add it on top of your current skill level or attribute level.
Shit, I'm nimble as fuck.
No, you're the Slayer. You're meant to be. You might be hard to hit. Oops, excuse me. Okay. So, yeah, we're looking at the Watcher is actually an actual. Just getting the right page.
The actual original idea with this, I was going to be a cheerleader. I thought for a bit of fun.
That would actually been kind of funny. You can actually that would be very entertaining. In fact, there's a character sheet for that. I think this book comes with a few template characters. I'm just finding the thing for the Watcher, if that's what you'd like to be. If I can find the correct page.
I was going to let Chill kill everything, and I'll just be at the side going SLAY.
Wow. Okay, that'd be one way to do it. Okay, so has the character sheet came through for you?
Yeah, it's working. Is anyone else hearing a buzz, or is that just me?
I think that's just you.
Yeah, the buzz came through for me as well, but it's stopped now.
Might just be my
fans.
I don't know. In terms, you got the character sheet through?
Or the timer's actually going backwards at the
moment. Give me one. I'll open up the character sheet in this and see if I don't know. It's
the timer for me is just frozen. Oh, we're on seconds now, people, not minutes. So it is coming through.
Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Wait. Well, you always need the character sheet to judge. I guess we can, while that's coming through, before you go through the skills, we could go to your qualities. Which your qualities, there's actually a set amount of qualities in this book, which you have to choose from. You have a total of 10 quality points and up to 10 drawback points. Drawbacks are like things like bad eyesight, adversaries, honourable, that kind of thing. So I will find. But you said you wanted to be a Watcher, correct?
Yes.
So the Watcher is actually an actual quality, and it's 5 points. Yes.
What?
Yes, it will cost you 5 of your 10 points to become a Watcher.
Our vast virus database has been updated.
I still want to do it. I want to be a Watcher.
Okay.
It cost me 16 points to be the Slayer.
Yes. Yes, it does.
So it took you. Oh yeah, the Slayer gets the heroes get more points, don't they?
Yes, they get more points.
But it was worth it because I got a ton of bonuses with it. So it was cool.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm just double checking. Yeah, Giles does qualify as a very experienced white hat, so yeah, he got the same points as you in this case. So I'm just double checking, make sure you don't get any bonuses.
Okay, I've actually got the character sheet in front of me now,
so yeah, well, okay, so first we'll go with the skill points. Then you've got 15 to spend among the ones that are listed in skills. Yes, I'm sorry about that. My Avast antivirus database updated there. Sorry about that. Avast is a free virus software, so there are some drawbacks, including it telling you when it's updated. So yeah, my computer talks to me sometimes. So yeah, just distribute the 15 points.
I know you explained this last time you streamed the Buffy RPG, but what's wildcard again?
Wildcard is anything that isn't in the book.
Right.
So
I thought that's what it were, but I thought I'd best double check. I only see a few skills here that would be like useful to a watcher.
well, it's up to you how you distribute them. If you want to think of it as a watcher, then distribute them as a watcher, or you can distribute them any way you see fit. You might not. You might be a Wesley Crusher or no, Wesley Crusher. Wes. Okay, remember his last name. Wes or Giles.
I can never remember his last name. I know Rupert Giles, but I don't know Wes's.
I don't think that he ever said his. Was it Price?
Wesley Price,
Wesley
yes.
Wyndham Price. That's it.
Yeah.
And also, rest in peace, Mr. What was it's the voice of Zaid. What's his name again? Ralph.
Oh, he played
He played the Ripper's antagonist.
It was
Oh yeah, Ripper, that guy. Yeah, he was awesome.
Ripper's what Giles was called. It was the other guy.
No, that's what he called Giles, wasn't it?
Yeah, he called it Giles.
Ethan Rain.
Sorry, what?
Ethan Rain, that's
Ethan
the one.
Rain. Ah, yeah. Ethan Rain, aka who was played by the actor who voiced Zaid Masani. So,
For those that don't know, he was a watcher gone bad.
yes, gone bad so much so that he cast a spell during an episode in which made Halloween costumes people real.
That was the first episode he appeared in, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yes, if memory serves
Yeah,
me.
he was a shop owner. Oh my god. That show's been out for 20 years. I do feel old.
Don't feel old, feel proud. So let me know when you've distributed your skill points accordingly.
I'm just gonna write down the skills that I think are useful to me to start off with.
Okay. And in the chat, feel free to ask questions if you're writing out your character sheet as well, or just general questions to any of us at all. Okay, so you're also taking what? Make sure you write down qualities watcher, which is 5 points, and I'll tell you what bonuses you get for being a watcher. Because watchers get bonuses, not a lot, but they get bonuses.
God damn it! Did I make a bad choice again?
No, there's no bad choices in this game. Don't worry. Characters don't. You've got drama points. You're not going to die that easily. Experience, knowledge, blah blah blah. Watchers get a +1 to any one physical attribute. That attribute level cannot exceed 6, however. So you can put a +1 into any one of your physical attributes, but it can't go past 6. You also get 2 levels into your Getting Medieval skill as a result of your training in the Art of the Slayer. And +2 to your roles relating to learning more about giving demons, vampires, or supernatural entities. So
would that be occultism?
Yes, basically. You get a +2 to all knowledge seeking, trying to find out about demons. Fatso. So that's 5 points. You got some decent bonuses there.
So getting medieval, I guess, is weapon training, and kung fu is unarmed.
Yes, kung fu is punching, kicking, and medieval is medieval style weaponry.
When we're done creating our characters, or do you want us to reveal them or whatever?
We'll get some people. We'll get 2 or 3 people from the chat who would like to join us for this game, and then everyone can introduce their character, backstory, that kind of thing if they'd like. Or they can keep it.
I haven't done a backstory.
You can make up one as you go along. That's what I tend to do in most of my characters. And for anyone wondering, I know I'm going to get asked this. Yes, you can play a robot in this game.
Yeah, you can. It wouldn't be Buffy if you couldn't.
Yes, robots. Good to love.
God, that show went all over the place.
You did say I got 15 points, right?
Yes, 15 as a white hat for your skills.
Damn, I've currently distributing and redistributing my points because
That's what I did. I was like, how do I make a character that won't die?
You don't.
Right, I think
like,
I've got a good balance of skills here, but I
if you-
still need to do the was it qualities? Was it?
Yes, qualities. So if you've distributed your skill points, we'll go to qualities now. These are little...
Yeah, I've done my skill points. So.
Okay. These are little quirks of your character that they have. Drawbacks. You can have some qualities cost 1 point, some qualities cost more points, some you can put more than 1 point into, but you have to have up to a max of 10 points. So here are your current choices. Acute / impaired senses, i.e. character wears glasses, has heightened ear, has heightened eyesight, what that kind of thing. That is
one.
Glasses?
Yep.
Okay, that's 2 points. That's a drawback.
Oh my
you
God,
wear
child.
glasses.
So was that acute eyesight or what was it called?
It's acute / impaired, but if you're having glasses, it's an impaired sight.
Yeah.
So it's a 2 point drawback. So you've used 2 of your drawback points. So you have glasses, which will give you, when glasses removed, a -3 penalty to seeing things. Next one is addiction, such as alcoholism, smoking, habitable, durable, heroin, that kind of stuff. Adversaries, you would already have that, but I guess that would be... Put in your drawbacks. You have this on the back. I'm going to say, because you're a watcher, your adversaries are the same as the slayers, vampires, demons, that kind of thing, and I'll give you that one for free.
Sorry, what was that called? Adversaries?
Adversaries, I'll give you that one for free. Yours is vampires and demons, same as the slayer.
Okay, cool.
Your other drawbacks, another one is age, but that only refers to if you wish to play a vampire. Artist, attractiveness, clown, contacts.
Oh, contacts. That would be useful for. That would
Yes.
be useful, wouldn't it, for a watcher?
Yes, that is a variable cost one. So how many points would you like to put into contacts?
Ooh, how many have we got remaining?
You've got a max of 10, and you've used 2 for your drawback, so you've got 10 quality points left and 8 drawback points left.
I think for contacts I'd like to use 3.
Okay, you've used 3 quality points for that, so you have contacts as a quality.
Let's put a +3 in there. Okay.
Okay. That's I'll get that one. Dependent is a drawback. Emotional problems, such as depression, emotional depression, fear of commitment, fear of rejection, so on and so forth. Fast reaction time, good or bad luck. Hard to kill, which is a 1 to 5 point skill, which just means it's slightly tougher for you to kill you. Honourable, various levels.
Oh, yeah. I'm British. I want honourable.
What level of honourable would you like? 1 to 3. 1 being minimum, 3 being rigid.
Let's go for 2 in the middle.
That's serious. The code of honour is more complex and applies to everyone, friend or foe. Your character always keeps his or her word, and does her best to fulfill any promises she makes or he makes. This is very, very. There's a lot of she's in this book. Okay, so that's a 2 cost one. So you have, I think,
5 remaining.
5 remaining. Yeah, 5. Humorless. Can't do that one because that. Jock, love, mental problems. You wouldn't have a military rank, so that one's non-applicable. Minority, misfit, natural toughness, nerd.
Yep.
That costs 3 points.
Is that a perk or a drawback?
That is
Quality
a
or drawback?
quality.
Yes.
As a nerd, you get blah 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 blah. +1 to any 2 mental attributes to a maximum of 6, and a +2 skill with any one of the following things: computers, knowledge, or science.
I'll take it to science for that.
Okay, you have +2 to science, and I believe that's a 3 point, so you have 2 points left, so you can't get nerves of seal. Nerves of Steel. Nerves of Steel.
Yeah, sounds cool. I'll get that.
That costs 3, and you have 2 left for qualities.
No.
Obligation, which actually you'd probably have as a watcher, so I'm going to say you have a major obligation towards the Slayers.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
That one's for free. You'll probably want this one, Occult Library.
Ooh, of course. Of course I want an occult library.
Various costs. Minimum, good, impressive, amazing, which is a 1, 2, 3, or 4. So you can get good occult library if you'd like. And that
Yeah, I want gold occult library.
Okay. So I think that's all of your qualities. Now some of your drawbacks. Physical disability. Don't think you want that. Recurring nightmares.
Ooh, it's actually kind of interesting.
And that's just 1 point if you'd like to take that.
Yeah, I'll take recurring nightmares. Was that?
Yes, recurring nightmares.
Sorry, I got lost in. I was started thinking about the TV series. Yeah, I'll take recurring nightmares.
Okay. Resources is a quality or drawback, but that is mostly deals with your financial situation. So you can spend up to 5 You can spend up to 5 points to how badly you are in drawback if you want to. Completely and utterly poor, only the shuts on your back. To personal wealth of $5,000 in vehicles or property, if you'd like.
I don't know. Do I want?
I'm just gonna say I'm just saying you've got financial support, so don't worry about that. Secret is another drawback. Your character has a deep and dark secret that they do not wish to be revealed.
Yes.
Okay, you can come up with that if you
Ooh,
want.
that's gonna be some good drama.
That's variable cost. So how badly does your character want to keep this secret?
How many points do I have remaining?
I think you've got 7 drawback points left.
Oh no, not that high. I think I'll just go with 2. It's
Okay,
not that deep a secret.
Okay. Show off is a drawback. Do you want to be a show off?
No,
Okay.
it's not my style.
Talentless. I know that one.
I mean, I can see why these are drawbacks. You don't want any of them.
Yeah. Zealot. Or
Oh yes.
Or zealot or werewolf.
Zealot.
Zealot. A zealot is a person whose belief, political, religions, or personal are so strong that they dominate his or her life and behaviour. So that's a 3 cost one.
That could even mean to the point where I believe I must eradicate all vampires / demons, right?
Yep.
It's kind of like so I could really be pushing chill forward, just like this is your duty.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my watcher is crazy.
Yes. We'll go with that, and there's no really any more drawbacks after that, so I'll just say you can keep the point shield. Yeah, I'll say that's you for now. Right. So, try to think of anything else that needs to be done for your character. Skip the character sheet.
My character sheet froze up, and now I can't move it, and I just worked on it.
Give it a minute to it should hopefully restart. Yeah, that's about everything. You just need to come up with your health. Your health is your constitution plus your strength times 4 plus 10.
Constitution plus strength times 4 plus 10.
Yes. That's your health.
120.
Yep, 120 health. And
you have more than I do.
Yes. There are no damage dice in this game. Every item or punch or kick does a set number of damage. So, if you want to work on your characters' names or whatever backstories briefly, I'm going to go to the chat and see who would like to join. Who here has their character sheet ready, or somewhat ready, and we can fill in the rest on stream, is okay with this going on YouTube, and is comfortable playing a little bit of Buffy one-shot D&D. So, I know the original cast from last week are here, so if you would like to do another session of it, you are more than welcome. But if there are any new people who would like to give it a try, maximum of 2 to 3 people. Agent is ready apparently, so Agent is one. I already have him on Skype, so if you'd like to join us, please say you'd like to join us. Character sheet ready or not, and we'll make it one. Go to new group, and then I'll explain where we are set up. So I think Agent, I think you still have me on Skype, so you are welcome to join us if you want to give me a quick message on Skype to see if you're online, and I will drag you into there. You know what? If I'll give it a few more minutes. Oh, Lytia. Let's see. I think I could.
Ooh, there we go. Sorry, I just thought of my last name. I wanted something.
Okay, we have Agent. Agent, I'm going to drag you into the call right now. Just give me un momento. So, There you go. Agent, you are in the call. 2, 3 people. Hey there. Hey there. Would you prefer to be called Agent or Cody?
Cody's fine.
Okay. If you have your character sheet ready, I will pick 1 or 2 other people. Let's see. If you already have me on Skype, message me, and if you're online right now, I want to get at least 1 or 2 new people in, so I think. Okay, 4 people have made itself present, so let's have the original cast back, and also 1 other person, Lee Antia. If you'd like to join us, you can add me on Skype. My Skype username is ScottishWarrior92, so I'm just going to drag and drop the old cast in.
Does that mean we're going to have more than 1 player?
Yes, we're going to have more than 1 player. So
that's awesome.
So Queen of Blades, you are in.
You mean I'm managing 2 Slayers now?
We have 2 players.
Hello, Queen of Blades, and Alex, you are in the call now. So, Leanta, if you'd like to join us, please add me on Skype, and we will add you into the conversation. Webcam is completely optional if you'd like. So, the old cast. Are you using your old characters, or have you made up fresh new characters for me to try and kill?
I use the old one.
Same
I'm gonna keep mine.
concept. I edited mine around. Do you want me to send you the PDF?
No, you can. I trust your opinion. You can read off your stats for everyone. So if everyone would like to introduce their characters right now, we'll go from left to right. We will start with Chill. Introduce your character, her name, and her brief backstory.
My character's name is Nikki. She became the Slayer when she was 13, and she was found by a spell that Willow cast because they are recruiting all Slayers for training. And she spent the last 2 years in Rome training under Buffy Summers.
Slight correction there, Buffy's dead. And this one
She
shot.
died twice.
And
Wait, what?
And this one shot, it's set after the events of season 5. Buffy is dead.
Buffy's not dead. They're still going in the comic books.
In my world, she's still dead, so sorry.
Yeah, I believe we're on season 10 now.
So sorry, Buffy, in my one shot, died in season 5 and stayed dead. I'm posting a link in chat. That is to Roll20. You'll need to make an account on there if you haven't already. If it pasted and went in, you just hopefully should be able to join the conversation if it allows it. And this is just to roll some dice. So, slight edit to your character, Chill. I'll say that they were trained by their Watcher in Rome, who is none other than Mr. N7 Strider. Explain your character's name, brief backstory, and anything else you'd like to know.
Okay, my character's name is Barnabas Hawthorne. Oh yeah, and I have had a Slayer in the past, not in that way, but trained a Slayer in the past. But circumstances caused me to retire from being that Slayer's Watcher, and I am now assigned to Mr. Chill, or Miss Chill in this case.
Okay. Cody, would you like to explain your character's name, backstory, and anything else you'd like to let us know about him? For those that missed last week.
I'm a watcher named Cody. A long time ago, I went to Romania to have some fun. I got bit by a werewolf and ended up becoming a werewolf.
Ooh.
And the Watchers Council, I don't know what to call them, took pity on me and turned me into a watcher. But because of me becoming a watcher and a werewolf, took a toll on me, so I became a heavy drunk.
Yep, that's very much his character there. Queen of Blades, your character name for those that missed it last week, and her backstory or his.
My character's name is Amelia. She's been the Slayer since she was 17. And she seems to have come out of nowhere. She just appeared one day in Chicago, and she's been trying to find what she's doing ever since.
Okay. Alice, if you're there, your character name and anything else you'd like us to know about him or her.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes. We can hear you.
Okay, yeah. Just Abby, and I guess my family was murdered, and I want revenge.
Yep, fairly simple. Liata, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yep, we can hear you. Have you brought up a character, or do you need my little help there?
Little bit done.
Okay, well, we'll go along as if you need a little assistance, please let me know.
Okay.
So, let's start off our campaign. We are going to just go with a fairly simple one-shot one. We're going to be in Sunnydale, so why is your character in Sunnydale? This is set after the events of Season 5 of Buffy.
Okay, you're gonna have to refresh my memory there.
The events of Season 5 of Buffy is Gloria, or Glory, for those who don't know.
Is this where Buffy jumped through that like energy thing?
Spoilers, by the way.
yeah.
Yes, that part. Spoilers, by the way. So Buffy, the Slayer, has gone. The news of the Slayer's death has gone all over the world, and let's just say there are rumors of a cult springing up in Sunnydale. This cult is being known as the Truth. That is all they're known as. And why is your characters there? Is it to investigate, or are you just there to investigate?
Well, I'm there with my Slayer.
I'm following my watcher, so whatever he's there for.
God damn it! You're making me do the heavy thing. Okay, I've heard of the cult, and the Watchers Council has assigned me and my Slayer to go to Sunnydale and investigate, because there is a lack of the Slayer there at the moment, where we may be given a more permanent post.
Okay. I'll say the Watchers in the group have been contacted by an individual who says meet them in Sunnydale. So that's right. Alice, Liata, Cody, Queen Blaze, why is your characters going there?
Stop my watcher getting into any more trouble.
Fair
I'm
enough.
following them.
Okay, go with them.
After a heavy night of drinking, I became a werewolf on accident, and I found myself in Sunnydale with my Slayer following me.
Okay. Liant, what's your reason for being in Sunnydale? It can be something as simple as passing by, or something complex if you'd like.
My character is backpacking around the world after being dishonorably discharged from the military.
Ah, fair enough. Very interesting. Which rank did your person hold in the military?
Let's just go for lieutenant. That sounds cool.
Okay, lieutenant. We have a lieutenant. Okay, so we will start off in there that the Watchers have brought their Slayers, and yous have been instructed to come to the Bronze. For those who are familiar, is a club in Buffy. The Bronze, however, after the events of Season 5, closed down, and to most people's knowledge, it's just an empty warehouse now. But it is the home base of a small group of people who fight the supernatural forces in there. Yous are in the room, and there is a man sitting in a chair waiting for yous to come down the stairs. Yous have all met outside. Yous can introduce yourselves or not. What do yous do once yous enter the door and see the man downstairs?
I look around, see if I can notice anything.
It looks fairly empty, barren. You wouldn't come in here if you didn't have a reason. The person is sitting down there and does have a few weapons on a table next to them.
Do I still have my weapon?
You just have your weapons.
Okay.
So
I don't have any weapons. I'm unarmed. Well, this guy wouldn't ask us to meet us here if he was just gonna like, hey, come here and kill us. So I think we should just like, I'm gonna greet him. I'm gonna shout out to him to say hello.
okay, he looks up to you. He just waves his hand, says, just does that, just motions you to come down.
I'm gonna use my telepathic abilities to look into his mind, see what he's thinking.
Ooh, interesting.
I was gonna say I have psychic visions. Is that gonna kick in here?
No, psychic visions happen when I say they happen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are you gonna say it's gonna happen?
You have a psychic vision of a man on a toilet. Psychic vision. Okay, give me, agent, give me a D10 plus your intelligence to see how well this goes.
15.
All of us?
Not just agent. Okay, you try and peer into his mind, but this man, you can tell, is very well trained in protecting his mind. But you do get a sense of feeling that he does mean you no harm.
Alright.
Well, I'm just gonna head down there. He's gesturing us down there. He's got a couple of black weapons handy, but who cares? I'm just gonna go up to him.
Yeah.
Scottish wouldn't kill us this soon, would he?
Yeah. Alright, you sit down. He's still sitting in the chair. You all get down there, and he looks up to you and says, "Which one of yous are the Watchers, and which ones are the Slayers, and which ones are the, for lack of a better term, bait?"
Oh, I'm bait.
Bait.
Or Alicia.
Watcher.
I'm a slayer.
Two Slayers.
Or I should say a slayer.
Buffy. Okay. I've contacted yous. There are a small group of us in here. I wish for yous to investigate some recent ritualistic murders in Sunnydale.
Am I the only bait?
No, there's the answer you bait.
Yeah, mate.
Okay.
So he just okay. He goes. The rituals are supposedly apart from the cult that somehow came out of nowhere after the death of Buffy Summers. They call themselves the Truth. We don't know much about them, but their rituals involve branding their victims with an iron brand of an eye. They also wear purple cloaks with the same symbol on there, and the cult is derived of humans and demons. Do you have any questions?
Do you know where their base is at?
We have no idea.
How many are there?
Same answer. No idea. They're very secretive.
Are we
there any-
expected to kill these humans?
Sorry, excuse me, what?
Are we expected to kill these humans?
If they get in your way. These humans are dealing with forces they can't comprehend. If that
We
means
have an
that
estimations of their numbers.
somewhere in the range of maybe a dozen. Some say that there's dozens, if not maybe 100. We have no idea. They attack
Sounds like
in
it's
groups
fun.
of...
Amelia and I got this.
They attack and murder in groups of 6. That's all we know so far. They very rarely leave people alive, but their most recent murder left a very traumatized lady. She is currently being held in a hospital seeking medical attention.
Okay. Is there any pattern to when they attack? Is it like always at a certain phase of the moon, or is it just whenever they feel like it?
It seems to happen once a week. That's all we can tell. The last one
What
was 2
day
days.
of the week?
It changes, shall we say. There is...
Well, we should probably talk to that woman.
Yeah.
She is under pretty heavy guard, but we may have our contacts. We will ensure that her guards take a break for 20 minutes. Rolls up a sleeve, looks at a watch. 1 hour. Suggest you go and gather the information you need for her. Do you guys have any questions before you leave? And are you adequately supplied to do this task?
I'm not supplied, and I have a further question.
Question first.
My question is, do we have any sort of indication of what type of demon we're dealing with here?
Demons, plural.
Demons.
Vampires.
God, this guy's
Vampires, horn demons. There's even supposedly. There's been mostly vampires, but some have spotted other types of ones. It seems to be a wide range of them. I can't give an exact routine of how many.
Okay, besides that, I'm going to need a weapon.
He reaches over the table and tosses you a knife. It's quite a large knife.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Watchers watch, Slayers slay, so you might want to stay out of it just in case.
Why am I doing this exactly?
You came here. I'm assuming you were with them.
We're just doing it for fun.
Doing it to stop a cult.
Alright.
The bystander's just like, what? You mean we can leave?
If you wish to leave, you can leave. But the Watchers and Slayers stay. This is your obligation.
Can I do
Yes, well,
a
this is our
contact
duty,
roll?
We're gonna do it.
You can do that once you leave here.
Yeah.
So, do you have any further questions? If you get the information we need, I will introduce you to the others.
I asked my watcher if his contacts could help us get in.
But we've already been given access to the victim.
Don't we have
Right.
to sneak in?
You have an hour if you have no other further questions. And he stands up and says, "Starting now," and starts to walk away.
I'd rather not call in my contacts if I don't have to. I don't want to call in a favour. They may be useful later. This guy's already given us 20 minutes with this one. We should take it.
Okay. So what do you do now? This man has just walked away, and as the doors open, and you have 1 hour to get to the hospital and talk to this woman.
You know what question we didn't ask that guy, and now he's gone? Who the hell is he?
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Could
We
be
just
anyone.
kind of like accepted him, just like with, "I've got a job for you," and that was it. Yeah, I
could
am
be
the
trolling us.
I am the world's worst watcher. Okay, we're gonna have to follow up on the only lead we've got. Let's just go to the hospital.
Yeah, we ain't got time
Yeah.
to fuck around.